The Fox 17 Morning Mix Grill is powered by Alto Gas.
Greetings from the Alto Gas patio. You know, heart disease and stroke, they're typically, you think of adults when you're thinking of those afflictions, but things that you do when you're younger can lead to these problems as you grow older.
Absolutely. Those risk factors like obesity, diabetes, they can start with nutrition when kids are young. So let's get some nutritious food in them that they'll actually eat. Camille Adams is a dietitian, registered dietitian, American Heart Association. She knows her stuff.
Yes,
okay.
she does.
And she's going to help us kind of work some more nutrition into those school lunches and sneak some good stuff in there.
Yeah.
How are we going to do this, Camille?
Wonderful. Well, thank you both so much for having me. It's easier than we think, and they're exactly saying the right things. When we think about disease, sometimes we think about when you get older, but you can start now. The base is now. So there are quick things that you can do, especially for the beginning of the school year, to help those kids have healthier lunches. So one thing I want to talk about is the bread that we use. We want to do whole grain bread. A lot of people ask me the difference between whole grain and whole wheat as a dietitian. They say, oh, they're both brown, so are they okay? Well, there's one that's a little bit better than the other. The whole grain means you're eating the entire grain of the wheat. You're getting fiber, you're getting vital nutrients that you need, and it's helping the carbohydrates in your body digest a lot slower. So it's great. And people ask, how do I know if it's whole grain? It usually has seeds or nuts or all those things in it. But again, we want to look at our label and our ingredients. It always says whole grain in our ingredients, so you know you're having that whole grain bread. So try it with the kids, offer it. You can still do peanut butter and jelly with it. You know, and some people will say, oh, what if I cut off the crust? It's okay. If it's whole grain, it's good throughout the whole bread.
All right.
Okay, wonderful. And then, you know, you talk about eating the rainbow. Obviously, I mean, it's kind of fun a little bit, you know, make a really colorful, fun lunch for these kids, and my daughter shares all hers with her friends. They all put them in the middle, and they all do, like, she'll bring fruits and vegetables. They'll all do that, and they'll kind of have a little snack table, right?
Love that.
Yeah, and you've got this plate here that kind of just lays it out for everybody.
Yeah, so this is all my dietitians. I know, you know, this is my plate. And they do end up learning about this in school a little bit too, but this is a fun visual component. And we use it for many reasons. One is to eat the rainbow. I tell people it's colorful, it's cute, but we want you to eat it more than it because it's cute. Every single color of food is a different vitamin and mineral, actually. So if we get all the colors throughout the day, the theory is we don't need a bunch of extra supplements or anything. We're getting everything we need from our food. So yeah, this is the My Plate. It shows all the portion sizes of the food. It's colorful, it's fun, and this is a great way to talk to your kids about healthy eating that doesn't make it too restrictive or too complicated for somebody who's young. They recognize it, it's fun.
Well, yeah, it's almost a game.
Right?
It is. No, you can look up on USDA My Plate Bingo. Heart.org has a lot of other good, great deliverables and things for you to use as well. I know you see our rainbow here with our foods. We cut up some carrots and some bell peppers, and those carrots have beta carotene, vitamin C, and our bell peppers, we have our grapes. And the biggest tip that I always have for parents is just offer. Offer, offer, offer. There's a dietitian, her name is Ellen Satter. She has great books for pediatrics. And she always says sometimes with kids you need to offer up to 30 times just for them to try it. And here's what I say to my parents too, because after 30, I know you're probably done. Yeah. But even if they don't like it now, they have the affinity to like it more once they become an adult. And so when we get to the stages of adulthood, we don't have to try to introduce these foods when you've already had ingrained eating habits. So it's great.
When you're already just eating mac and cheese and chicken fingers.
Yeah.
But if you're having a healthy dinner, I mean, those healthy dinners can make easy lunches for the school kids the next day as well. I mean, you got the spaghetti and you got all the things that you want easily to pack. So I want to have a healthy, nice dinner and then use that to save time for lunch the next day for the kids.
Yeah, time-saving tips, and you know, because sometimes this does take a little more prep to cut the veggies and do the things. So any tips, you know, beyond like using leftovers?
Yeah. Well, you know, leftovers are great. You know, I'm never too big for leftovers, but I tell people, yes, you are putting a little bit more time in, but you're saving it on your health later on. So it's a great way to think of it. I tell people, you're a premium car, the body, you need premium fuel, okay? So yeah, some tips can just be, again, cutting these things up at the beginning of the week and putting them in plastic bags. They can grab them on the go in the morning. Making some little egg bites in a muffin tin is a great way to have healthy breakfasts that you can just quickly grab. Always put a fruit in there. And yes, leftovers can be remixed the next day. So for example, if you had, I don't know, maybe rotisserie chicken last night. Why not a chicken salad sandwich the next morning with your whole grain bread?
There you go. I love it. So is there a place where we can find more information where parents can go to so they can be inspired and have these healthy lunches for their kids all school year long?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely visit heart.org or just even Google searching American Heart Association. There are so many things on there. Recipes, kid-friendly recipes, adult-friendly recipes. You can learn about everything on there. You can also follow the socials, AHA Michigan on Instagram. So I definitely think you should check it out.